Hello everyone, this is Aurelia at Aurelia's Crafting Ideas, and I have a haul to share with you today. I picked up some goodies from the Dollar Tree and from Dollar General. Let me show you what I picked up. I found these hair clips at the Dollar Tree. You get 2 hair clips and they're very pretty. And they're, what do you call these, alligator clips? If you're going to use it as a hair clip, it's fantastic. But I was thinking about taking this apart because you know me, I love taking things apart. And it's just hot glued to the clip itself. I want to use these gems in my scrapping booking project. So I picked up the 2 packages. They are going to make excellent additions for any journals I create. Fantastic, right? I love them. They're so pretty. I love the butterflies. So cute. So I got those 2. And then I found some nail charms. Let's see. Let me sort it right quick. I picked up 3 packages of each design. Well, the ones I wanted anyway. They had more. I just was more interested in these. And then you get 180 pieces in this first one I'm going to show you. They're 3D nail charms. So, and it comes with this cute little case here. So let me see if I can open it. So you get little stars. Do you see that? Isn't that gorgeous? So gold stars. You get, these are like half-back gems and they're stars. Look at that. Isn't that pretty color? I love it. So you only get 6 pieces. And then the gold stars you get a larger quantity. Let's see. And then you get these chips. Let me get a little bit more. They're like, I guess you could say like abalone chips. They look like abalones anyways, the way they shine. And then you got the greenish and the blue tones. There's that. Turn it. And then, oh, I love these. So I was after these. That's why I picked these up. And you get these cute flowers. Look at that. They're like resin flowers. You know, the clear resin. And then it's like shaded on top with like a light blue paint. A very light blue finish. Oops, let's see. There we go. And then you get only 6 pieces. And then look at these flowers. They're so dainty. They're light blue with a gold, or not gold, but a yellow center. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. You get 6 pieces of those. And then the last one, the last cubby here, it's got a multicolored selection. So you get flowers. You get like a peach tone, a lavender tone, and then this is like a greenish tone, and then you get like a, oh, I don't know, like the slightest orange ever. So if I turn it like this, can you see the shining? And then there's 6 pieces of those. But they're so cute, right? I like those. Again, you get 180 pieces in this one. And then the brand is Ladybird, if you're interested. And then this second one, you get 600 pieces. It's quite a difference in quantity, isn't it? It looks like you get more of the halfbacks. You know, a larger quantity is why the quantity is at 600 for the whole container. So, okay, this one, look at these are halfback pearls. And you get different sizes, is it? Oh no, they look to be all the same size. It's just that the way they sparkle, it looks like they're different sizes. But here we go. There's this one, the light blue ones. Oh, look at this. And then these are even tinier. Look at that. This is why it's really good for nails, I guess. Third one. And then these are like the shell chips again. Look at that. See there? Isn't it pretty? It's the lavender color. Nice. On this side, we have flowers. Okay. Again, these are resin pieces here. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? You only get 5 pieces, but they are pretty. And then the middle one, oh, you only get 5 pieces of these also. And then these are like, it's like an off-white color with some, like a rainbow iridescent glitter. And it's got the cute sparkly stuff on top. Again, these are little resin flowers. And then the last cubby is like a multi-pack again. They're heart-shaped gems. So you get like an orangey tone, you get the white tone. It looks like lavender. I don't know, a blue one. But they're adorable colors. Okay, stick that back in there. Then I got 3 of this here and then 3 packages of these. I also picked up a few supplies for scrapbooking, you know, junk journal supplies, that kind of thing. I picked up these Pop Dot adhesive. You get 384 pieces in a package, and I did pick up 2 packages. So these are like squared pop-ups, and you see how thick that is? I picked it up because it's on the thinner side. And this is exactly what I needed. And I'm quite happy Dollar Tree had it in stock. And then I picked up some more wax seals. So I picked up, it looks like I picked up 2. Yeah, I picked up 2 of these. This is like a pale pink and a sage green with greenery and roses, a palm leaf, and it has gold highlights. And you get 18 stickers per package. And then this one, I picked up 3. You get 6 different colors. So these are the colors you get right there. That's why I picked up 3. I was wondering why I picked up 3. So again, you get 18 pieces per package. And then these have, it looks like a leaf, a fleur-de-lis, a heart with a grid in the back. I've got those. And then this one. This is also 18 pieces per package. And this one, it says, love, thank you, for you. No, just those 3 phrases. So I got that. I was looking for the other one, the one with the sea creatures. I guess it's the nautical theme. But they didn't have that in stock, so I will keep a watch out for those. I'm hoping I find maybe a couple of more packages of those. Besides that, I also picked up this paint. It's acrylic paint, and it is deep green. So I needed the dark green color for a project, so I went ahead and picked this up. It does work really well on paper, so in case you're curious. I also picked up a couple of books. Look at this one. This is What the Devil Knows, a Sebastian St. Clair mystery. It's by C.S. Harris. And the original price was $26 US, $35 Canada. It's a mystery story. Is why I picked it up. I did read the little paragraph here, and it sounded quite interesting, so that's why I went ahead and picked it up. It says, it's October 1814. The war with France is finally over, and Europe's diplomats are convening in Vienna for a conference that will put their world back together. With peace at hand, London suddenly finds itself in the grip of a series of heinous killings eerily so similar to the Ratcliffe Highway murders of 3 years before. Yeah, see what I mean? So, if you like mystery, thriller, yeah, this is the book you need. Other than that, if you want a table decoration for Halloween, this is the one to pick up. I do like to pick up books for decorations from the Dollar Tree, so we get some great mystery stories. A good selection at Dollar Tree, and most of the stores are filling in their book section, so take a look. And then the other one I found is this. I'm quite happy I found this book. Now, this is a children's book, but because it's about Jane Austen, I went ahead and picked it up. And this book is for me. I am a Jane Austen fan, so I'm quite happy I found this. It's Jane Austen, written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara, illustrated by Katie Wilson. So, let's see. That's what the first page looked like. It says, the Austen family lived in the heart of the English countryside. Every evening, there were 8 children seated at the table for dinner. James, George, Edward, Henry, Francis, Charles, Cassandra, and little Jane. Oh, it's going to be a cute little story. I like it. If you're a Jane Austen fan, this is the book to look for when you go to Dollar Tree. And then there's also a biography of Jane Austen here. Look at that. Portraits included. And then here's a selection of books in the series. Look at that. That's a lot, isn't it? And then more on this page. So I was kind of looking through here. There are some really interesting ones like Stephen Hawkins. You got Aretha Franklin, Jesse Owen, John Lennon, Dwayne Johnson, Shakira, Mozart, Beyonce. Oh, here's one on Taylor Swift. Oh my goodness. Anyways, yeah, there's some really interesting titles here. Those would be fun to pick up. Oh, here, look, there's Elton John. Oh, there's like a whole bunch. Nice. So, yeah, I had to pick this one up. I saw it in the pile of children's books, and I was like, oh, you're coming home with me. I'm quite happy I found that one. Didn't see a price on the Jane Austen book, so I don't know what the original price would be. So the last item I picked up from Dollar Tree is this. My stores are starting to bring out their patriotic items, so this was among the new selection, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's a stake, one of those garden stakes, look. Particle board stakes. Yeah, I like this one because it's the patriotic gnomes. And it has sparkles too. So like sparkles around the stars, the flag. Their hairs are sparkly, the flowers. Yeah, I like it. Nice. I like to see new items at the Dollar Tree. So this was something new. So I will be on the watch out to see what other new stuff that they have for the patriotic decorations this year. So I'm glad I found that one. All right, so this is, move that aside, about 12 inches long, and it is about 9 inches height from the top to the bottom. I like it. Nice. I'm happy with this one. That's everything from the Dollar Tree. Now for the items from Dollar General. That aside my coupon. So I picked this up. This is the Squeeze Rider bottles. I believe this one was $2. Yep, these were $2. I picked it up because it has the pointy end, and I like using this for glue, and it does come with a cap, so which is good. So you don't have to worry about the glue drying on you. And then unscrew it. Of course, you fill it up. You got to pop that seal out first, or the glue will never come out, or whatever you put in here. You can even put paint in here if you do painting, like the, what do you call it? The flow painting. Like my explanations. I like the size of these bottles. I don't believe you can add a tip to this piece, because some of them you can actually screw another tip on there, so you have that needle point, but these don't. But I'm fine with this. So you get 3 bottles, and they are 2 fluid ounce containers. So there's that one. I also picked up this 3-pack notepads. Now, they kind of reminded me of, what do you call it? Composition book. And this was $2. And then these are the 3 designs. See there? So instead of doing that, let me just open it, because I do need to open it. Now, here we go. So you have this yellow one with the flowers. You get a bouquet that says bloom, and then another one with flowers. So you get 96 sheets. I imagine that means you get 96 sheets for all 3 books together. So you may have to divide these up a little bit. So the paper itself is grid. Got a grid on that one. That one's a grid also. And a grid. I was hoping they were just blank paper, but it'll work. So I'm happy with that one. I only picked up the one set because this is the only colors that they had. I'm sure from time to time they will, have another color in stock. So I will check back for that. So my reason for going to Dollar General was to get these composition books. So look at that. They're plastic covers. I guess you call it vinyl. And I picked up 3, and these were $1 each. And that's what it looks like. And then the size on these, does it say? They're 5 by 7. And you get 60 sheets, college rule. Yeah, I like it. I bought these for projects. So you'll see these again in the future when I'm ready to do some projects. So I picked up 3 colors because these are the 3 colors they had in. It didn't really matter what color cover they had, but these were my options. So I took advantage and picked up 1 color each. And then the other items I picked up are these 2. And then these are the last 2 items I picked up. I needed some more of these little notepads. I love using these because they're just the right size and they fit into my leather holder. I use a leather holder for like my little notebooks that I keep on my table. So it fits right in there just like a file folder. Or that, or I just doodle on here between, waiting for my videos to upload onto YouTube. And this also comes in different colors. I just wanted the red one. I love the color red. I also like the color green, but they didn't have green in, so I went with red. So this was my purpose for going to Dollar General, is the composition books, and I'm glad I found those. And actually, let me show you something. The other reason I went to Dollar General is because they have notepads like this. They're journal inserts, see? Just like this, but only in the 5 by 8. Or maybe it was 5 by 7. I saw it online, so I went to the store to see if they have it in stock, but they didn't have any. But this one I found at Walmart. So in case you're wanting some inserts, see look how thin that is. So you get 30 sheets in this one. And it is college rule. So, yeah, Walmart only had 1 in, so that's why I went to Dollar General, but they didn't have any. So, I came away with this. Isn't that how it goes? So you go in for one thing, and then the rest just jumps into your buggy. That is everything that I picked up this week on my trip to Dollar Tree and to Dollar General. Now, I hope I was able to show you something that you may want to pick up the next time you go to Dollar Tree or Dollar General. You know, something new to look for, right? I do like these hair clips. And like I said, I'm going to take this apart and use the pieces on my journals. They're going to be excellent additions. Thank you for stopping by. This is Aurelia at Aurelia's Crafting Ideas, and I will see you next time.